Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate your time. Just please bear with us. Thank you for joining in. Appreciate your time. I came across a platform a few months ago, and accidentally actually, and I have been trying this out for the last few months, and I believe this can actually change people's lives. And now recently I thought it's I shouldn't do this myself, so I started sharing this the newfound opportunity that could change a lot of people's lives. So I started to share this, and now I'm working with a amazing couple of entrepreneurs. Mandeep from Leicester, she's from a corporate background, but she also found this to be a life-changing platform, and she's doing this full-time now. And also Dr. Jav from Worcester, again a very successful person. He's also doing this platform. So I'll give it up to Mandeep to explain more about this. Thank you all for joining in.
Perfect. Kuman, thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. I hope you're doing amazing. So ladies and gents, my name is Mandeep, and I'm going to share with you an opportunity that was shown to me a few years ago. And just a bit about my background. I come from Leicester, and I was working in the corporate world straight out of university. I was working there for about nearly 10 years, and life was the same. Getting up at 6, getting into work for 8, finishing at 6, getting into work for 8 a.m., finishing at 6 p.m. And life was just a cycle. And I specifically remember when I first started working, I thought, wow, this is great. Straight out of university, I had my independence, I had a car, I was earning my own money, and I felt good about it. I felt, wow, okay, I'm earning a proper full-time salary now. However, as time went on, I realized actually it's not enough. Now, for me, ladies and gents, the true meaning of wealth is having time, money, and health. And at the time, I pretty much had some decent income coming in. But in terms of health and time, I was very time poor. And I was very health poor as well. That was only in my 20s. And I decided to start, I thought to myself, I need to decide to make a change. Because ladies and gents, in order for things to change, we have to change things in our life. And I was actually reading an article recently. The average UK salary is about £35,000 as of today. Okay, the average UK salary is about £35,000. Now ask yourselves, whatever income that you're earning since the 1st of January of this year, how much percentage has your income grown by? Is it 1%? Is it 10%? Is it 0? Did it really grow? Did you multiply, compound, or invest your money? And let me ask you another key question. In the last X amount of years, ladies and gents, that you have been working, whether it's 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, how much of that income have you multiplied? How much of that income that has flown through your bank account have you really multiplied? Because look at it this way, the majority of people, they make money, they spend money, and they save money. They make the money, they spend it on expenses and whatever they need, and they save maybe a bit of it. But how much of the population compounds, multiplies, or invests their income? Not many. And I'm going to show you that right here on a presentation that was shown to me a few years ago. Ladies and gents, what qualifies me today to speak to you on this presentation? Well, within 15 months, age 32, I managed to sack my boss through this platform, and it has been going amazing. Imagine living every day like a Sunday. That was one of my dreams, actually, not to wake up to an alarm clock, wake up on my own clock, and actually, you know, have time to myself, have time to be able to spend with my loved ones, and you know, live a life that I want. You see, our lifestyle, our car that we drive, the way that we spend money, the restaurants we eat in, the area that we live in, the house that we live in, the houses that we own or rent out or whatever it is, this is all dictated by the income that is flowing into our bank account. So ask yourselves right here, right now, are you genuinely happy with the way your finances are going? And I'm really, I was really impressed by this platform when I saw it. It is life-changing, ladies and gents. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share this presentation with you. If you can see my screen, just drop me a number 1 in the chat box. And I'm going to show you really how powerful this particular platform is, completely life-changing. And it is really doing a lot for people across the world. Thank you so much. So this particular platform, it's a way to earn an online income through 5 different ways. Okay, I'm going to share 4 of them with you in the first half, and then my colleague will come in and he will share a few things as well. But this particular platform is called the Mastery IM Academy. It's a US company, okay, but it's now available in over 120 countries with nearly 500,000 customers. So we must be doing something right. We've got a very large customer base, and we basically empower people. Our aim, ladies and gents, is to empower, enrich, and educate the lives of 1 million customers across the world. And we are literally halfway there. So super excited for this journey. Now, before I go into any of the products and the services, I'm going to go through a bit of the way in which people out there, the working population, earns an income. And every single person on this call will fit into one of these 4 categories. Now, the first category is the 60% of people. 60% of people out there, ladies and gents, they work for money. They're in jobs, they're working for someone else. They go to work, they get paid. They go to work, they get paid. If they don't go to work, they don't get paid. And so that's 60% of people who are in jobs. 35% of people are self-employed. So what does this mean? This means that they are working for themselves, and as glamorous as self-employed people's lives may seem, it's actually not the reality, because they work probably the longest hours and the hardest because they're trying to build up their own income. So that's 35% of people out there. But again, this quadrant, they're working for money, because until their product or service is delivered, they don't get paid. They don't get paid. So 60 plus 35 gives you 95%, and 95% of the population out there, they're working for money. So what do the 5% do? How do they earn money? Well, it's a very simple way. They have money working for them. I want you to really think about that phrase. Money, is it working for you, or are you working for money? You see, the 5% of the population, they're basically business owners, 4% of them. So they are leveraging systems and resources in order to get paid. Franchises like McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, all those, restaurants, hotel chains out there, they have money working for them. And what about the 1%? The 1% is where the money really is. I mean, this is investors' mindset. People like Richard Branson, people like Elon Musk, all these big boys, Warren Buffett, these people are amazing because they're investing their money. Now ask yourselves, do you genuinely know how to multiply, compound, or invest your money? Well, I'm going to show you right here, right now on this particular presentation. Now, like I mentioned, there's 5 ways that you can do this. The first way is through foreign exchange. What is foreign exchange? Foreign exchange is a massive industry. It is basically when you go on holiday and you exchange, say, your British pounds, if you live in the UK, for another country's currency, you are going to participate in forex. That's exactly what it is. And it is a massive industry, ladies and gents. I mean, this is mind-blowing. $5.3 trillion a day, not a week, not a month, not a year, $5.3 trillion a day. And the banks are doing this with your money every single day. You know, the money that you have sitting in the bank right now, the banks are giving you what? A 0.01% interest as a thank you for being a customer, but they're making trillions through that money. So we're going to teach you what the banks don't tell you. And this market is open 24/5, Monday to Friday, and you don't need any physical cash. And we do not trade on your behalf. Just wanted to make that very clear. We are an educational platform where you will come and learn Forex with us, with our education, mentorship, and guidance. And we don't trade on your behalf. So this is really something that is helping a lot of people out there. Now, the second way that you can earn an income is through digital currencies. You've all heard of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple. This industry is a growing trillion-dollar industry. And, you know, as you all know, it is shooting through the roof. This year in 2021, you know, cryptocurrencies have taken a massive turn. You know, they are growing in value, and a lot of people are investing. They're learning how to trade crypto. We are very fortunate today because we actually have a crypto expert who's going to be talking on the call. Our colleague, you know, Dr. Jav is going to be coming on and sharing his experience. He is someone that has traded crypto for a very, very long time. And trust me, you're going to want to stay till the end to listen and understand what he has to say. So he'll be sharing more with you. But for those of you that are completely new to this, again, we're going to give you the education to help you understand how cryptocurrencies can work for you. Now, some of you on this call may be, you know, very busy people, and you're thinking, well, do I have the time to really do this? Well, let me tell you something. We have a little course for everyone. And if you fall into that category of being time poor, well, HFX is probably going to be your new best friend, because HFX stands for high frequency Forex. And this is literally making money in minutes. So between 1 to 3 to 6 minutes, you can you know, you can gain your profit. And again, we will show you how this works once you come on board. This is time-based trading. So everything is calculated on a time. Like I mentioned, 1 to 3 minutes is the average. And you can literally understand how this platform works when you come on board. Now, there may be some of you on this call who are interested in buying and selling products online, and this is where e-commerce and drop shipping comes in handy for you. I mean, imagine a situation where you have basically created your own website, you've got a list of suppliers, and you're understanding how this works, how to buy and sell online. You know, Amazon, eBay, these are very, very big companies that dominate the market. But how about if you had your website, you go to sleep, and overnight you've got a list of orders from the other side of the world, or even in your hometown? This is a way where money is working for you. This is money working in your sleep. You know, for the majority of the population out there, ladies and gents, when they go to sleep, their money sleeps, but therefore they have active income. Whenever they're active, their money's active. But when they're asleep, their money's asleep. So the wealthy invest and do things like this, which can really help, whether it's cryptocurrencies, e-commerce, Forex. They're learning how to multiply money consistently. So how does it all, you know, how does it all work? I mean, so far I've described 4 platforms to you. So how does the I Mastery Academy benefit you? Well, like I said, we're an educational platform. So one of the first things you're going to get access to is videos. Simple, bite-sized chunk videos that are going to break everything down and help you to understand the concepts that are available. We'll also give you live mentorship. So you will have access to the Go Live system, you know, where over 100 educators are going to teach you and show you virtually when to get in the market, when to buy, when to sell. And if you miss any of these sessions, no problem, they are recorded, so you can go back to them and understand how they work. Now, this is a very simplified version of how one of our products called the Harmonic Scanner actually works. This is giving you an idea of when to, you know, get in for a buy and when to get in for a sell. You see, the key thing to understand here, ladies and gents, is a lot of people out there, they don't know well, when do I get in for a buy? When do I sell Bitcoin? When do I buy Bitcoin? When do I get into a forex currency pair? They don't have the education and the guidance. So we're going to give you it right here. Our products, ladies and gents, they're based on very highly successful algorithms, which means that 75 to 80% of the time you are winning in this platform, which is absolutely phenomenal. Now, this is one of my favorite products. It's called copy and paste. In school, we were taught not to copy. We were told off. Here, we get paid to copy and paste. So what happens is whenever a professional trader in our company takes a trade, you will then get an alert or a notification to your phone, which is amazing, because what that means is that you have the opportunity to, either take the trade or not. So you have a choice of whether you want to copy that particular trade, like copy the stop loss, the take profit, the entry, everything you need is there, and you can start making money on the go. Now, ladies and gents, I absolutely love this gentleman. This is Bob Proctor. And for those of you that don't know him, he's actually a multi-millionaire and motivational speaker. I went to go and see him with Dr. Jav actually last January. So January in 2020, we were actually flying out to California to see this amazing gentleman. I think he's in his mid 80s, by the way, but he has got the energy of a 20-year-old. He's literally just so phenomenal. And what he talks about is mindset. Because you see, our life today, whether we're successful or not, this is a result of our mindset. And trading Bitcoin, forex, whatever we do, it's a result of our psychology. So Bob Proctor has come on board to teach us about how we can be the best of us. Now, how can you get started in this phenomenal platform? Well, on the screen right there, you've got a selection of 4 packages that you can choose from. The first 3 are all the same price. So if you are someone who just wanted to trade Forex, or you just wanted to do binary options and HFX, the money in minutes package, or you just wanted to do Bitcoin and learn about digital currencies and other cryptocurrencies, the startup fee for you is $234.95, which you pay on the day you register. And there is a monthly fee of $174.95. This gives you continual access to the education. Now, we have what I call a smart package. This is a 3-in-1 package. So instead of paying, $234 times 3, the company's actually thought of a 3-in-1 package where you get the education enrolled in one elite academy. And that's for $324.95 with a monthly income of $274.95. And trust me, when I say this is worth it, it is worth it. It's very, very easy. If you're coachable and teachable to cover your monthly fee through the education we're giving you. I will show you another way that you can cover your monthly fee, but honestly, this is truly, truly amazing in terms of the value that you're getting for your money. And again, for those of you interested in e-commerce, the price is the same as the elite. You can jump on board for $324.95 with a monthly tuition of $274.95. You can also add on any products during the course of your time with us. You can add on any products of your choice whenever you want and also check them out. So what's the other way that you can actually cover your monthly fee? Well, we have a 2 and 3 system. And what this means is that when you introduce 2 customers on the same package, you then get access to all the products for free. So for example, if Kuman came on board and he's an elite package user and he introduces me and Dr. Jav on the elite as well, he is now free. He does not pay the monthly fee for April, May, June. As long as we're active customers, he never needs to worry about the monthly fee. So ladies and gents, that is the first half of the presentation, which I've thoroughly enjoyed sharing with you. And what I just want to very quickly do is also show you a way. I mean, I mentioned these words a lot at the beginning of the presentation, which was compounding, investing and multiplying your money. But this particular website, and I will put this in the chat box afterwards, but this particular website really opened up my eyes as to what money can do for you. I mean, imagine this. Imagine you start off with just $200 in your account, in your trading account. That is what you put in. And you are looking at growing that by 3% every single day. And you do that for the next 140 days, which I believe is about the next 7 months. And daily reinvest means that you reinvest 100% of your profits. This does not mean that you add in any extra money. It just means that whatever profit you make, you continuously reinvest that. And let's not include the weekends because maybe, we need a break. So let's click calculate now. Look at how powerful this really is. After putting $200 in your account today, by the 1st of October, in the next 7 months, you will be sitting on a total income of $12,538. And I bet some of you are thinking, Mandy, I don't believe it. Well, let me show you the evidence right here, right now. Clearly, you can see here, you put your $200 in, and Monday, because we're not including the weekend, Monday you make $6. That's all you make. So $6 plus your base amount that you started off with is $206. And then 3% of 206 is 212. 212, 3% of that is 218.55, and so on and so forth. So by the time you get to day 55, you've hit 4 figures. Day 55 gives you 4 figures because you're continuously compounding that 3. And then by day 140, you have got a grand sum of $12,538. How insane is that? But let's be a bit realistic. I mean, the thing is, it actually varies with each person. But say if you, and I'm going to be really, sort of conservative with a figure here, but say if you were not a good trader, you couldn't hack it and things weren't going well, but you had a 50% success rate, that amount would be nearly $7,000. $6,000 to $7,000. Would an extra $6,000 to $7,000 in the next 7 months benefit you? Are you going to get an extra $6,000 to $7,000 from your boss, from your employer? Even if you run your own businesses, are you going to get it from your own business? And right there, I've just literally put the website in the chat group so you can check it out yourself. But I love that. That really blew my mind because it got me thinking, how many hours would I have to work in the corporate world to earn an extra bonus of that amount? Did you even earn a bonus like that in your life? So ladies and gents, this is such a life-changing platform. I love it. I do it full time. Any questions that you have, do get back to Kuman. I understand he's the one that's introduced you to come on this platform. But ladies and gents, that's enough from me. And I'm now going to hand over to my colleague. He is an exceptional trader, an amazing friend. He's all the way in the Midlands, same as me. He lives about an hour away from me. But I remember meeting this gentleman and I thought, wow, his background is in the corporate world. He's also traveled a lot as well. He's also into property. So he does a massive selection of things, but he's going to show you a bit about the crypto world. That is his expertise. So Dr. Jav, it is over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that, Mandeep. That was absolutely amazing. How are you today?
Yes, Dr. Jav, I'm good. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, hey?
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Mandeep. And thank you, Kuman. Can we have some fire emojis for both Mandeep and Kuman for taking their time on a Saturday to be out here for you guys. So again, thank you for that introduction, Mandeep. My name is Dr. Jav. I'm a forex and cryptocurrency trader. So a little bit about my background. When I was very young, I was told to go to school, work hard, get a good education so I could get a good job. And guess what I did? I did exactly that. I went to school, got a very, very good education, went to university, got a better education, only to leave university after a few years with a job that I absolutely hated. So my first job out of university, I absolutely hated it. I hated it so much to the point that I actually decided I was never going to work for anyone again on the first day of that job. So I actually resigned that position after a few months. And the only reason I stayed there was because I had bills to pay. And today, I don't know if you know this, but the average student in the UK leaves university with about 50 to 60,000 plus in debt. 50 to 60,000 plus in debt in pounds is what they leave with when they leave university with no guarantee of a job. What we have here is an amazing, amazing platform that for $200 to $300 can make you financially free. Now, when I came back to the UK from Australia, in fact, prior to that, I came across the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and that was at the airport, Heathrow Airport. And I read that book cover to cover on my flight to Australia. When I came back, basically my perspective on life had changed and I became a property millionaire within 3 years of returning to the UK. Following that, I continued my entrepreneurship journey and I came across trading. Now, again, forex trading was a new concept to me, but before then, I had dabbled in the stock market for many, many years. I'd made some, good income from the stock markets, but I lost a lot of money as well. When it came to forex, I was a little bit unsure of the concept because I wasn't sure, what forex was. But then I learned the concept. I learned about cryptocurrency, and as they say, the rest is history. Now, if I compare foreign exchange trading, let's say to property for a few minutes, in property, my average return on any single property, my average yield was between 7 and 12%. 7 to 12% was the average on my properties. In foreign exchange trading, you can make that in a single day. You won't make it every day, but it is possible to make your yearly return from one property in a single day. And the beauty about foreign exchange is that you don't need the capital deposits that you need for property. So in property, I was paying, if I can remember, anywhere from 10,000 to probably about 40, 50,000 pounds deposit per property. The barrier to entry for trading is much lower, which means that many more people can do it. And also the returns are much higher, which is why so many of us do trading in addition to other ventures. Now, I came across the concept of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency a few years ago. If you can see my screen, please drop me a treble 3 in the chat box. So I came across Bitcoin a few years ago. And initially I thought, what is this Bitcoin? I didn't have a clue. I thought it was some scam, some con, because I wasn't aware of the concept of having an algorithm create a currency, which is what Bitcoin is. Cryptocurrencies are basically algorithms that create that currency for you, and you can use that in your daily lives. Now, again, a lot of people say there's no backing for cryptocurrency, henceforth its value is zero. But if you look at the pounds, the dollars, your fiat currency is not worth the paper that it is written on. Just bear that in mind. When the gold standard was ended a few years back, everything was changed, and today the money that your pounds and dollars are printed on is not worth the £5, £10, whatever it is. So again, when it comes to cryptocurrency, it's all created by algorithms, and the model for Bitcoin loosely follows that of gold. So there's a limited supply of Bitcoin. Today, the price of Bitcoin, as you can see from this chart, is around $58,000, depending on which exchange you look at. I'm going to give you a very, very quick overview of a few cryptocurrencies, but Bitcoin is my favorite. Bitcoin was conceived in 2009, and since 2009, the price of Bitcoin has, in all honesty, shot through the roof. So in 2000, this chart actually goes as far back as 2015, so not as far back as 2009, but that's okay. In 2015, if you can see here, the price of one Bitcoin was around $200. Around $200 in 2014. Within 3 years of that, in December 2017, so December 2014, it was about $200, and December 2017, the price went up to $20,000, give and take. That's a tenfold increase. So the price has gone up by tenfold since 2015. So within 3 years, a tenfold increase. So if you were to apply the same formula again, I'm being very, very loose here, but if you apply the same concept again, today, the price of Bitcoin is actually $58,000. But if I go back to just after Bitcoin halving occurred last year. And again, the price increase that we saw in December 2017 followed Bitcoin halving, which occurred in 2016. Okay, so just bear that in mind. So if I look at the price of $20,000, let's say $20,000 in December 2017, and apply the same times 10 multiple again, it would indicate that there's no reason why Bitcoin shouldn't hit a price of around $200,000. It won't happen this month, it won't happen next month, it could happen this year and potentially next year. Bitcoin will hit the 6 figures very, very soon. Some proponents of the market think that it will do that this year. But let's wait and see. I'm not giving any price predictions, but one thing I am fairly certain about is that Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency in the market, will hit a price of at least 6 figures in the next few months. So if you were to buy one Bitcoin today, let's just say at $58,000, $60,000, and hold on to that, excuse me, for a few months, maybe even a year, you could be sitting on a profit of at least around $40,000. Now, many of you at this stage are probably thinking, I can't, find $58,000 to buy one Bitcoin. Well, the good news is you don't have to. There's a system, in fact, it's called a Satoshi, 1 Satoshi is a fraction of 1 Bitcoin. 100 millionth of a Bitcoin is 1 Satoshi. You can buy a Satoshi, you can buy $10 worth, $100 worth, $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, whatever your budget. And then you can hodl that, you can sit on it and then just watch your investment grow. The alternative, I can't even say the word, the alternative to that is leverage. So we actually use an app on our phone. So if you have a smartphone, that's all you need. You don't even need a laptop. We have an app on our phone that allows us to trade by leverage if that's something that you want to do. And when you do that, it does not matter if the price of your cryptocurrency is going up or whether it's coming down. Because what happens is that when the price goes up, we place a long in the market. So we buy when the price goes up and we sell when the price comes down. So this is one of our platforms. It churns out trading ideas or trading alerts every single day. Every single day you will get trading ideas and trading alerts. And you can see on the right-hand side here, we actually pumped out a buy when the price was $58,676. And that was this signal here. And you can see that after that signal came out, the price of Bitcoin went up. So the ideas here, the signals here are around 80 to 90% profitable. And again, I'll emphasize the point, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can invest whatever you're comfortable with. If that's $100 or £100, £200, £1,000, it makes no difference. Start small and then compound, as Mandeep showed you, your profits. You can then compound your profits and achieve an amazing, amazing growth. Now, we don't just trade Bitcoin, we do Ethereum as well, which is the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization in the market. And we do other coins as well. Now, in fact, at the moment, there's around 8,000 cryptocurrencies in the market. And the good news is that you don't have to trade all those 8,000 cryptocurrencies. We only trade a handful of cryptocurrencies and the returns are amazing. So here we have trading alerts for Ripple, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a few others as you go down. Now today, I don't know if you know this, I'll just give you a brief overview of another coin. So these are the top cryptocurrencies by market capitalization in the market at the moment. And you can see here that 8,891 is the number of cryptocurrencies currently in the marketplace. 8,891. A lot of cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is the largest, Ethereum the second largest. One cryptocurrency I'm watching at the moment, just for your reference, is Cardano. And Cardano is the fourth largest cryptocurrency in the market. It was the third just a couple of days ago, but it slipped back a little bit. But Cardano is one to watch because Cardano, you can now trade on Coinbase Pro and also Coinbase, which are standard apps for cryptocurrencies. I think Coinbase is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, trading app for cryptocurrencies in the market. And recently, this week, Coinbase has now accepted Cardano. What that means is that it has now got access to more customers. More people can now trade Cardano. One Cardano is only $1, $1.27. So it's not a lot of money. And Coinbase has meant that it's now accessible to more people. And whenever that's happened in the past, the price of that currency has gone up. So I feel, or we feel, that the Cardano will go up in price. It could hit $2. It could even hit $3. So we're looking at a excuse me, a multiple of 2 or 3 times its existing price within the next few weeks, within the next few months. So just one to watch. So what we do, like I said earlier, is that we trade cryptocurrencies. We do this every single day. And the good news is that you don't need to trade or buy, a Bitcoin to do this. You can leverage your trades. You can buy a fraction of the currency. And this is actually open to anyone with any budget, which is why we are so popular. We have a massive, huge team all over the world. In fact, I think it's over 130 plus countries, many of which are also third world countries as well. So we have people in Nigeria doing this, in India doing this, in Pakistan, many, many countries around the world who now trade with us very, very successfully. It's a system that has made many of us financially free. And again, there's no reason why it can't do the same for you. In addition to what Mandeep showed you earlier with the trading, there's an additional income stream that you can achieve through recommendations, through word of mouth marketing, if that's something you want to do. We actually have a 24-year-old within our organization who is making in the region of $1 million every single month from this business opportunity. So you can see that the opportunity is there. All it needs is a bit of work from your end. Obviously, we can't force you to do anything, but if you put some effort into this business like you would in a job or in a university degree, the returns are infinite. Just the way that Bitcoin has shot up in price from 10 cents or 1 cent that it was 9 years ago to $50,000 plus, that increase is huge. Again, you can see that kind of performance from this business opportunity. All you need to do is look into it, have a go, give it a minimum of 6 months, and you'll see the results. My name is Dr. Jav. Thank you for your time today. Any questions, you can reach out to myself, Mandeep, or Kuman. But again, I thank you for your time here on this Saturday morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Jav, for an amazing presentation. Thank you, Mandeep, again for a lovely presentation. You know, it's been great to have you all here. I mean, as I said, I came across this platform accidentally a few months ago, and I truly believe this can change people's life. We spend money on a lot of things that are consumed, but here you can spend your money on something where you can learn a skill that can pay for your lifetime. So I would urge you to consider this. I mean, as Dr. Jav said, and also Mandeep said, there are a lot of signals that come. So even if you are not an expert in the beginning, we can guide you to make the money that you're going to spend on the tuition fees. The subscription. So the subscriptions fund can easily be made by taking the tips. As you saw in Dr. Jav's presentation, there are really good signals that coming on buy and sell on Bitcoin, for example. If you just copy and paste that, you will easily make the subscription fee. And that will allow you to concentrate on build your skills by doing what Mandeep said, by getting 2 to 3% every day, regular basis. When you do that over a period of time, slowly, you'll learn the skill. And at the, I don't know, a few months down the line, it will change your life in terms of the possibilities. So thank you for coming to the presentation, Srimal's friends as well. We appreciate your time and thank you. We hope to see you in this organization and be part of a success story. Thank you, guys. Bye.